Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Page number 133 to 135. We have reached this state because we have only one question in our minds as to, will I get money if we learn about our culture and religion? In fact, our earning, living and doing whatever we are doing is so as to get contented wholesomely. It is an idiotic question to expect a return on our very existence. Is living itself a business proposition of giving and take? Religion is useful for all our activities in life. Whatever we are doing in life is to attain that satisfaction, peace and contentment which religion provides through control of our actions and thought process at both the collective and individual levels. To think as to whether we will get money and comforts through religion is to undermine oneself and religion. If we have attachment and love for our religion and its preachings, such questions about cross benefits would not even arise. Then whatever we are earning in terms of money, power and possession would be used in furthering social and individual upliftment through religion. Shastra says, refer to Vyakarana Maha Pashyam Pratama Bhaspa Sarnikam Brahmanena Nishkarano Dharmaha Shadanga Veda Adhyayo Neyascha. That means that a Brahmin should learn the Vedas and Shastras without asking the reason why. In young age, instead of now looking for returns, if we have taught something, we will have the inclination to learn. When the child is learning for the sake of general knowledge, along with subjects such as history, geography or maths, religious scriptures should also be taught. At later stages, a student is trained for a profession to become a doctor or a lawyer or a teacher. At this level, the question can arise as to whether such education would be useful for his livelihood. Then, at least some of them should be doing the advanced studies in Vedas, scriptures and so on for two reasons. One, if he is to become a practicing religious teacher, or two, if he is doing so out of his choice. As a student, take to sports, music, fine arts, not exactly looking for its usefulness towards livelihood. They may take to excellence in religious subjects too. Their mistake clearly lies in not correctly organizing the syllabus content of basic education. In trying to achieve a secularistic pattern of society, we have practically moved from non-religious or sacred to religious to anti-religious, especially in the case of Hindu religion. It is really deplorable that we have to even give a thought to such an idea as to whether religious education would be economically viable to a student's future livelihood. Do not ask whether Veda Dhyanam would feed me or not. On the other hand, think that our very birth, feeding ourselves and living is for the purpose of Veda Dhyanam, says the Shastras. Having taken birth in such a religion which says so, we are cutting the roots before the child can know anything about its own religion. Contrary to all the other our religion stands for, we are making him or her worldly wise and religiously foolish. The parents do not know better either. Thousands are spent in dress, toys, cosmetic, entertainment and show. Even in purely religious functions like Upanayam too, such attention is given for the peripherals than the crucial aspects of mantras and their meanings. We are lacking in the important aspect of belief in religion ourselves. If need be, these things should be taught by arranging for private tuition. Why should a religious teacher for such tuition be not paid well for that purpose? Such teaching from childhood will obviate the situation that we are clueless about our own scriptures and their purpose. Since such teaching is not there, our people have varied views on these matters. If one is the ascetic as made between non-believers, some do karma anushtana without knowing the meaning of why he does so. Some have only devotion to gods. Some believe in one deity and hate other deities. Doubts exist in abundance. Even there are fights and feuds on religious matters, rituals, ceremonies, and procedures. If religious education is installed in every child, such misinterpretation can be avoided. What is our religious book? To say this, it seems difficult. If we have one book for reference and if we follow it, things could be much better. That is why other religions have got one basic book which they revere. Which is such a book in our religion? How are we to know about our religion? Libraries overflow with lakhs of books on our Hindu religion. Those books too contain a lot of seemingly contradictory material. When you look at all this, it is mind-boggling to say at least. Still, there are some basic books. There have been or many about attained the highest anubhava through practicing our religion. There have been many who experience total Brahmanishta, unmindful of the worldly cares. We hear about Nayanmars in Periya Puranam, a Tamil classic, who have sung all the Devaram songs. We get to know about Alvars, who have sung 400 songs of Nalayana Divya Prabandham. We hear about Sadasiva Brahmendra, Patinattar, Taimanavar, Pundi Swami, Ramana Maharishi, and Seshadri Swami, Sri Swamigal, and there are many more who thought this very religion were Atma Jnana. To the every envy of all other religions and other countries, we have had a plethora of such grades spread evenly throughout the length and breadth of this country. Such a religion cannot be lacking in Pramana Granthas. But first let us address another connected question. Why religion at all? Sri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Hari Om. Rama 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 Rama.